But when I was in high school, I found out about the phenomenon of family influencing and what that can turn into if it's monetized when children are used for a profit, and how we really need protections in place for these children. And so, from that advocacy work that started in high school and now through to my college years, I've been working to cement these legal protections.
Excellent, excellent work. Now you've got a bill passed in Washington, state of Washington. That's where you live. Um, but it also passed in other states. Tell me briefly what that law was.
Yeah, and actually, so the bill was introduced in Washington State initially, still hasn't passed in Washington State, but
Okay.
it served as a framework for a lot of other states to follow in Washington's footsteps. So you have Illinois, California, Utah, and Minnesota all signing laws to protect child influencers.
How does the bill protect child influences?
There are two main ways that the bill protects child influencers. The first is to afford financial compensation to these children. I think a common misconception around family influencing is that it's all spontaneous and fun and it's a hobby, when in reality, that's not the case. And a lot of family influencing accounts are becoming the primary source of income and sometimes the only source of income for these families. And that puts an undue burden on the children to create. There was statistics from a website called Credit Karma that said accounts with 1 million subscribers who are posting weekly content to YouTube can earn upwards of $900,000 a year. And for a lot of these family influencing accounts, 1 million subscribers is on the lower end of how many views they get. And that $900,000 statistic is only through Google's AdSense revenue program. That doesn't count any kind of affiliates or sponsorship deals or merchandise sales from these families. So it's a highly lucrative business. So, really establishing that financial compensation piece, saying you are using your kids to draw an interest, to generate revenue for your family channel, they should be compensated for that work. The other piece, which is equally important, is that once these kids reach the age of 18, they can request a social media platform to delete content that featured them when they were a child. So, in that way, the children have control over the digital footprint because, in a lot of cases, you see parents sharing things about their children that maybe those children wouldn't want shared. I think I was really fortunate when I was growing up that social media wasn't the beast that it is now. And if I did something embarrassing as a kid, it kind of just died after that moment ended.